hardly recorded anything this weekend. Oops. Because I'm having some rough stuff going on. But church was nice this morning. I think I had some chocolate at some point. I think it was last night I had some chocolate because it's Easter. I had a couple of deviled eggs. I did not color any eggs. I did not hunt for any eggs. I stirred up a couple of eggs to make French toast this morning. Thanks, Easter Bunny. And now I'm off to go get my children. That's pretty much all I got. Okay, I'm home. Bruce is trying to mow the lawn. And I totally forgot to get a clip of my dinner before I started digging into it. But I'm having mashed potatoes, ham, and deviled eggs with paprika. That's pretty good. And also a bottle of diet citrus tea. And my air conditioner is on, so it's loud. Okay, I got my kids home. Had my ham and potatoes, deviled eggs. Had a pretty nice Easter. Got all my stuff handled that I needed to do at church. Got everyone informed about the art show cancellation for art exhibit, or artist reception. John's still up playing video games. I think Bruce is gonna be messing around with his VR stuff a bit late, and that's fine because they don't have school tomorrow because it's Easter weekend. I think they might have grown out of most of the kids' stuff for Easter. Anyway, yeah, I promised somebody both blueberry pancakes and chocolate chip pancakes in the morning because he asked. So I'm on the hook for that. I hope tomorrow's pretty restful because I'm really tired. I've had a pretty slow day. I made some pancakes earlier, including batter dipped bananas and some deep fried pancakes, which are pretty good. If you've never done that before, you use regular pancake batter, but like 3 times the amount of hot oil, and it crisps up, and it's kind of the consistency of a funnel cake. There's less stringy. It's like a big old fried thing of it's good. Helped John with some homework. Got a little bit of cleaning done. The new, not installed directly, but it's considered a portable dishwasher, has been delivered. Things are looking okay. Now, don't get me wrong, I still have some things that I'm going through. Going through a few things that would not be right to share. But things are kind of on the up and up from this. Things are, moving ahead as they do. And, let's see. I'm running out right now to go pick up some pizzas. So I don't feel like cooking. And there's a lot we gotta get done in the kitchen to get the old busted dishwasher out and get the new one situated. And the thing with mobile dishwashers is that you have them sitting one way so that you can load it, and you gotta turn it around in place to hook it up to the sink, which is always fun. We had planned to extend the hoses and not have to move it, or at least that was the plan with the previous one that's now broken. But it just got to be too much hassle. My dad's like, I don't want to try to fix this, so that's what's up with today. No school today. There had been a possibility of John wanting to go to the pool, but that didn't go through. Maybe tomorrow. And Bruce got out there and mowed the lawn. Good job, Bruce. my energy's kind of tapped today. I'm just mostly from stress. But I did ramp up my dosage as expected, so so far so good. Didn't need a nap, just a little tired. And I'm gonna try to hit the gym tomorrow. Okay, I'm home. It's dinner time. I wanted vegetables. My dad eats supreme pizza, which has a lot of vegetables. So one of the pizzas that we got was a thin crust, because it's a smaller amount of bread. Supreme. So that'd be sausage, onions, pepperoni, mushroom, and bell pepper, and black olives. And I've also snagged one of John's pretzel crust cheese slices. And the pretzel crust, I could smell it in the car, and I was like, I've got to have a beer. This is a Michelob Ultra, and it's supposedly 95 calories and like 2.5 carbs. Not bad. I tried the Budweiser Zero or whatever it was previously that tasted like fizzy soda, where somebody was screaming the word beer in the next room. This actually tastes like beer. And just a reminder, in case anyone forgot, that I have children twice my size. I am definitely over age 21. I think I'm gonna watch The Expanse. Looks like I got some editing to do tomorrow. I am a little bit behind, but that's okay, because a while back I managed to get 3 videos uploaded. Like one right after the other. I've got another one that I was going to just handle the thumbnail. It was the last thing I needed to do. And everything got weird. And hopefully this week will make things calm down. I fell asleep for a little bit watching a YouTube video. Woke up, took the rest of my medications. I think I managed about 2 episodes of The Expanse before that, except that my kids kept coming in here. And I was like, either you join my fandom or go away. And they chose skedaddle, so that's fine. There's plenty of time for them to find out what an amazing show that is. And back to it in the morning. School, gym, probably stopping at my church to handle the pantry stocking stuff. It's kind of a lot. A little bit. Kind of a lot. But altogether, yeah. I guess everything's going okay. I am feeling kind of sluggish though, so the gym would be a good idea. I'm headed back out to go pick up Bruce. I went to the gym this morning. That was good. We really kicked it in the butt today. Bruce's got his little art club thing going on. I got no editing done. I forgot my earbuds at home, so no editing while I was on the bike, on the treadmill, on the weight machines. Very slowly, very pacing myself, very low weighted, low effort working out. Aside from the gym this morning, really, there's been nothing happening. Oddly enough, it's warmed up since I left the house earlier. It is dinner time. I'm going to scarf this down because then I'm going out to take John to the pool. So, here's dinner. This looks super appetizing. Not really. That is chicken, stovetop, stuffing, and a baked potato from the microwave that I thrown some salt and cheese onto, and as a Diet Cola. And I'm gonna check out whatever this Harvey Birdman Attorney General thing is that's in my recommended, and then I'm probably gonna get pulled out of here before I'm even done with that. I'm having an evening. I put on that Canadian show, Trailer Park Boys, for just some noise in the background. And then I went to log in to my credit card app, check my balance, check if a request for larger credit line thing went through. That's a thing you do sometimes. I can't remember the proper term for it. When you ask them to take the amount of credit they allow you to have and make it larger because it looks really good on your credit report. My phone didn't want to let me in using my fingerprint, which is really hard to get a hold of and really hard to fake and very much attached to my body, because I guess that's not secure enough. So ask me for the password that I never use because I use my fingerprint, and I forgot my password. I locked myself out of my account. I have to call them in the morning. I got them to send me a, unlock my account code. I then proceeded to just immediately get locked out of my account again. I've had a weird evening. I feel very intelligent at this point because I forgot my password, got myself locked out, remembered my password, but because I didn't change my password and I just tried to use the original password, just blocked the door right in my face. Now I have to use the phone and call people and give them my information in that direction. I hate phone calls. So, yep, I feel great. Not much else going on. I went to take John to the pool. We get there. The pool was closed for the rest of the evening. So, that's fantastic. So I came home and ate a couple more baked potatoes. That is at least a plus. I had potatoes. Just plain baked potato with a little bit of salt. That just fixed me right up. It's not enough protein. Yeah, I will sort out the rest of... I'll make phone calls to try to fix this. And contemplate my life choices in the morning. It's really bright and sunny today. I went to the gym. I put air in my tire. I put gas in the tank. I got a few things at the grocery store. And I picked up a microwave that my dad asked me to go get. I think it's still in the back of the vehicle, car, SUV, whatever. And I'm going to pick up my kids. It's supposed to be a potato bar for the church family event this evening. John has this great plan. Minecraft server just for the kids in the congregation so that they can do fun little stuff all together online. Far more effective than his original plan of having Dungeons and Dragons, but they can have dragons in the Minecraft server, and they can have magic, and they can have avatar stuff, and that's great. That's fine. I hope this pans out well, because the whole trying to get a D&D thing together was quickly turning into a statistical nightmare. I took a nap while I was trying to watch meme videos on YouTube. Mostly from MK. Might have been some Vinci in there as well. Now I'm picking up the kids. I could have been editing. I could have spent several hours editing. Didn't do it. Feels like every time I get anywhere close to having any kind of ketchup, I fall behind. I had a system worked out. Then I got distracted. I completely forgot to get a clip of my dinner because I was out of the church. I just completely slipped my mind. So I had a salad, a couple of baked potatoes with butter and what was that? Pulled pork barbecue over the top. And some broccoli with cheese sauce. Then, unfortunately, John was a little disappointed because the rest of the kids there this evening, they were all about 4 or under. But he was able to talk about his plan to make a church-specific Minecraft server for the kids his age. Then he went out and hid Easter eggs for all of them, as he got asked to do. It's like, hey, you want to go set up for a little egg hunt so these guys can go pick eggs out of the grass? Man, I'm tired. It's been a long day. So then we came back here, watched some Adam Ruins Everything, which was John's idea, and did some Family Guy. And then I fell asleep listening to a YouTube video for a bit. But overall, pretty good day. And after I got back here, Bruce was busy making some pizza cupcakes, which is basically a crescent roll dough, sauce, pepperoni, and cheese in a muffin tin. And he really likes these. He's very proud of these. And I guess he's got some teaching assistant person's birthday tomorrow, so the whole class is like bringing a little something. Okay. He had a hard time getting the oven up to temperature. I'm feeling a lot more tired now than I was a little bit ago sitting up, so I'm done for the night. I have not had an interesting day. I started, completed, and put away 1 load of laundry. I did not go to the gym. I got some editing happening. I got the 2/3 of a weekly vlog finished. And I picked up my kids from school. And I cooked. This is what I cooked. Be proud of me now. So this is 2 boxes of the HEB brand 3 cheese and shells. So basically cheesy pasta from a box. Real cheap, real simple. And to that I added 1 pound of ground turkey, which I seasoned with taco spices. So paprika, onion, garlic, cumin, and chili powder. A little pinch of sugar in there. Some white pepper to kind of kick up the heat a little bit, along with the good stuff. But I also cooked the meat. I browned it with some Lowry's seasoned salt so that it would have more of a beefy flavor, so the kids wouldn't notice. And then of course I have thrown some shredded cheese over the top of mine, but it's still steaming hot. I don't know if it's going to show up on the camera, and it smells awesome. And I was having a beer while I was cooking, and I'm going to finish that and then try to drink some water because it's been hot today. It's been a warm day, especially by the stove. I saw a commercial for this show called School Spirits, so I'm going to see if I can find that. It's about some ghosts in a high school who have kind of a high school afterlife thing that you gotta do. I didn't see a whole lot, so, you know, I'm going into this a little bit blind, but it looked neat, and I think it's on Hulu. So, I'll give that a try. Eat my cheesy taco shells. I wound up watching a Mel Brooks movie after watching whatever it was I was watching. I don't think I finished the episode of School Spirit. I was interested, but then there was other things I needed to take care of. But after that, it was Dracula Dead and Loving It. It's a really funny movie. And then I tried to help John with some homework. That was stressful, and we didn't really accomplish anything. But he did watch me do my Klingon lesson. Then he proceeded to download Duolingo. And he was like, which one should I get? Where's Klingon at on this one? So why don't you just set it up for something practical, something, you know, in our area. Like, it's really helpful to know some Spanish. And then you add more stuff in there. And so he does Spanish lesson. And then he switched over to something, I think it was German, because, you know, it's really fun to mess with his brother who's taking German. And if you can speak more German through Duolingo than Bruce can actually taking a class on it, that's awesome. We also set him up with a pretty good understanding if he wanted to just kind of slack through German in high school, if he was already pretty good with it. Then he's like, hey, that one princess in our line, which one was it? And then she moved, and what language did she have to learn to speak? And so, well, she originated from Austria, so she probably spoke a dialect similar to German in that area back forever ago, in like the 900s or something like that. It was Margaret Atherling. Like, yeah. So somebody did the genealogy on Johnny Cash, and you can trace these ancestors, including a mutual ancestor I have with Johnny Cash, up to Margaret Atherling, and so that's neat. So I'm like, yeah, she moved to Scotland, and he goes, okay, so where do they have Scottish? I'm like, well, technically, that's just a dialect of English. So what you really want is Gaelic, and so he put that on there, and then he did a lesson of that. These are like really, really basic ones for the first little 5-minute lesson. And then he added Russian. So he's technically done 4 language lessons this evening. But whatever amuses him, if any of those languages click with his brain, just more power to you, bud. He was also considering Italian. Told him that'd be good. Maybe not as practical in this area of the world as Spanish or even French. If I remember correctly, there was a French embassy in Austin. There might still be there. I got an entire weekly video uploaded. I just need to go handle the thumbnail, and then I'm out for the night. And maybe I can repeat this video uploading success tomorrow. Space that out to maybe upload on Saturday or Sunday. That'd be good. Got my fingers crossed. Maybe I can manage it. It's dinner time. I didn't get any editing done. What I do have is one of my kids did not go to school today because he was not well. Just put the remote down. There we go. I am having such a day. Just such a day. And anyway, I just watched one of my teenagers lick the fridge door handle. And I thought, yeah, I failed as a parent. And I thought, well, kept him alive this long. So, crescent roll hot dogs with mozzarella cheese, because that sounded like a good idea for some reason. And then this is crescent roll that's just been closed up around a pile of cooked chicken and mozzarella. Why the mozzarella? I don't know. My kids like cheese. And I'm having a drink that is in proportion to the day that I have been dragged through kicking and screaming, so that's fine too. And I'm gonna sit down and watch some YouTube for a little bit because that will help me relax. And I've cooked 10 pounds of chicken quarters, lower quarters, leg quarters today. And I froze some and I put some in the fridge, and I'm reducing the broth as my mom asked me to. So, Reddit videos, I guess, or meme videos, I don't much care. Might just get Zachary Michael's take on whatever Amber Lynn Reed is doing right now. More than likely it'll be MK though. Had a lot of Mark narrations earlier. And I know I need to catch up. I just need to empty out my phone so that I can make stuff that's not my weekly vlog. I keep telling myself that. Even though I could go ahead and make that stuff and still work on catching up. But then when I'm all set and I've got an idea, all of a sudden the idea doesn't sound so good anymore. Like low-grade imposter syndrome or something. But not today. Today's been tiring. Just really tiring. Alright, I am about ready to turn in for the night. It's been a long day. John tried to get me to watch Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency. He got bored just a little ways into that and wandered off. After the massive amount of chicken I cooked today, my mom wound up with some broth that she said was just really good. Which is good because I had no idea what I was doing, really. Especially when she said to just condense it, simmer most of the water out. I don't know. I don't want to go anywhere or do anything tomorrow unless I absolutely have to, which is probably going to be helping take down art at the church. This gets complicated because the member/artist in question is moving in a few weekends, and so he's got to account for all of that with all of his other stuff going on. So it makes sense that he wants that stuff out of the way. I did get some video chunks lined up, but not the amount of editing that I had expected. But I got a nice chunk of empty space on my phone, so that's still a win. I just need to keep up with that. If I could get 2 or 3 days done tomorrow morning before I have to go do this other thing, and then another couple, maybe 3 Sunday evening, I'd be all set to upload another one Monday or Tuesday. I just have to keep myself focused. And I really need to start writing down some other video ideas. Yeah, because it's, hey, that would be cool. Nope. I can have the ideas, or I can have the initiative to get after it, but they never occur at the same time. I gotta work on that. Okay, I know I'm a little bit feral today. I do have to, here shortly, leave the house and go take down art at the church. But I've been working on some of my own. Yeah, I think it's coming along. I like it. Obviously, I do this sometimes. I kind of want to do something with the white space, but it balances the black space so much, and I don't know, maybe just add more colors to it. Probably not along the black edge though, because that black edge is really hard to make it go. I'll have to think on that. Okay, it's dinner time, I guess. I'm a little bit tired. I was gonna make some like really easy burgers just for me and the boys, but Bruce didn't want any, and then my dad was like, why don't I fire up the grill? And I was like, well, if you're gonna grill the burger patties, I'm not gonna turn that down. And I ended up cutting up onions as well. So this is my low-calorie bread with lettuce, with grilled onions that you can't see because they're under the patty, and low-calorie Miracle Whip with pepper jack cheese. It's all pretty tasty, and just sometimes that little extra mile over it. And this is an iced coffee made with the leftover coffee from this morning because I don't care. So the local grocery store, right, of Texas, H-E-B, has their own brand of a lot of things. And then there's some stuff you can only find in their brand because it's made specifically for them, and they got multiple brands there just for H-E-B. So Mi Tienda, H-E-B, Hill Country Fair, all of that. Well, the favorite coffee in this house, the go-to, the one we gotta have, right, is H-E-B brand Houston Blend. It has shreds of coconut in it. And it makes a really delightful iced coffee, especially if you don't if you don't heat the water for too long. So like if it was in a percolator, I could probably burn it, but not with this, not with a French press. Alright, it's really, really good. I don't know what I'm gonna watch. I can't even remember what I was watching yesterday. I'm gonna watch some YouTube. Let me see. I'll find something good. What do I want? Okay.
Diatron? I don't know. Has always been interesting to me. What?
Okay. r/murdered by words. That's always a good one. I am trying to call it an early night, although John clearly isn't, because I'm a little more tired than I thought I would be, and I have a ridiculous headache. So I'm all set. John is loudly still on his games. I don't know which way up this is gonna go. I'll figure it out. I really like it though. I think it's nice. There's a lot of detail I still have yet to do. See, I had sprayed the canvas with water, hoping to get some spots that were a little less pigmented, and then some spots I wound up with the color bleeding over. So, yeah, that's a really bad one. I'm gonna continue to work on this though. Alright, I've got my usual church in the morning, finishing out my weekend, and then next weekend, oh, that's gonna be funny. Or that's gonna be fun. I got a sleep study. One of the kiddos. and then immediately taking the other one to a birthday party. Oh yeah. Oh, the next weekend's gonna be a long weekend, so I'm gonna continue to take this weekend pretty easy tomorrow. Thanks for sharing my week with me.